So do you know that how much second we are getting in a day? It is just 86,400 seconds that we are having in a day. Suppose some person are having 86,400 rupees and they are planning to spend it in a market. So they must be doing something before going to the market. Do you know that what they must be doing? They must be planning that how much money they are going to spend on this thing. So if we know that time is equal to money, we should also spend time in such a way that there should be no regret with us in future. So moving toward the gift of time, it helps in success and making us prosper. It also helps in making us wealthy and healthy. It covers goals, dreams, ambitions. It is priceless but free. So we should must take care of it, as whenever it goes, it never return back. So we must value it. Now moving towards what is time management and how we will be able to manage our time. Time management is nothing but just exercise and control over how we manage our time every day. It is overall a good utilization of our time. So moving process time management. Cost your time means we must give value our time. जैसा कि हम money को value देते हैं, and know that time is equal to money, we should also give value to the time. Making activity logs, like it act like a record, means whatever time we used to spend on this thing, we must make a record of it. Like whenever we will free, we must look on it, and ये हमें हेल्प भी करता है कि जब भी फ्री हो और हम इसे देखेंगे तो हम ये जान पाएंगे कि हमने कितना टाइम वेस्ट किया और कितना उसका गुड यूटिलाइजेशन किया. So moving toward goal setting is very important, as it act like a magnet की तरह ये काम करता है. Like when Alok sir was explaining his view, then he said that if we are going to the school and we don't know that which path should take me to the school, then it will take you more than expected time. मीन्स जितना समय हमको स्कूल जाने में लगेगा उससे बहुत ज्यादा समय अगर हमको ये नहीं पता रहेगा कि कौन रास्ता हमें स्कूल ले जाता है, तो हमें बहुत ज्यादा टाइम वेस्ट होगा हम लोग का. सो मूविंग टुवर्ड प्लानिंग. Planning is most important, as our when I was in 9th class, then our school management has also provided us a planning structure, that is study planning structure, in which there was clearly written that how much time we should give on this subject. Like 1.5 hour we should give on maths, 1 hour we should give it on English. There was written there. So we should also make a planning structure if you want to manage our time. So moving toward prioritizing, it is just we do we must do that type of things which is most important for us, which is urgent. सो वो चीज हमें पहले करना चाहिए जो कि हमारे लिए बहुत जरूरी है, कि हमें टाइम मैनेज में हेल्प करेगा. शेड्यूलिंग इज मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट. लाइक इट एक्ट लाइक अ गाइडेंस. जब कभी हम भूल जाते हैं कि हमें क्या करना है, इस समय हमें क्या करना है, तो हमें एक चार्ट बनाना चाहिए, एंड वी मस्ट पेस्ट इट देयर लाइक इन आवर डोर, ऑन द विंडो ऑफ आवर रूम. जहां से हम बार बार क्रॉस करते हैं तो हमें हमारी नजर उस पर जाएगी, और बाय दिस वे वी विल बी एबल टू मैनेज आवर टाइम. If we talk about goal setting, then whenever we start thinking, जब भी हम सोचना स्टार्ट करते हैं, there are lots of thoughts that starts coming in our mind. तो हमें क्या करना चाहिए उसमें? We all know that thoughts are is just like a net की तरह होता है, डिवाइड होते चले जाता है. मीन्स पहले किसी और के बारे में सोच रहे होंगे, उसके बाद हमारे थॉट्स कहीं और चले जाएंगे, फिर हम कुछ और सोचने लगेंगे. सो वी शुड मस्ट मेक आवर माइंड पॉज. हमें उस समय सोचना बंद करना चाहिए. आई एम नॉट सेइंग दैट हमें सोचना नहीं चाहिए, बट इतना नहीं सोचना चाहिए कि हम एक तरह से अपने टाइम को वेस्ट कर रहे हैं. सो उस समय हमें माइंड को पॉज रखना चाहिए, एंड वी शुड think that we should ask our mind a question that what is most important for me right now. So इस तरह से आपको आंसर मिलेगा कि whatever you are doing that time, you must focus on that things, and by this way you will be able to give your full attention on that things that you are doing. Now moving toward importance of time management, like there are many benefits that you will be getting if you are managing your time. deliver work on time. You will be able to deliver your work on time. Means आप अपने सभी काम को अच्छे से कर पाइएगा और उसको अच्छे से सबमिट कर पाइएगा, अपने सही टाइम पे उसे कंप्लीट कर पाइएगा. You can accomplish more than with less effort. We must focus on that things. हमें उस पे फोकस करना चाहिए, which in which we are paying, in which we are giving our 20% effort, and we are getting 80% response. Means हमें उस पे फोकस करना चाहिए जिसमें हम कम से कम समय लगा रहे हैं बट हमें बेनिफिट्स उससे बहुत मिल रहा है. Now moving to our improved quality of life. If you are managing your time, then you will feel secured by your family as well as the place where you are working. Provide better quality of work. You will be able to pay your full attention on that subject which you are working. More opportunities and career. Like if you are when you were not managing your time, you were able to do your work in 1 hour. But when you started managing your time, you was able to do the same work in 30 minutes. It means that you are saving 30 minutes for the rest work. So हमें इस तरह से काम करना चाहिए ताकि जितने भी अपॉर्चुनिटीज हमारे सामने हैं हम उसको हैंडल कर पाए, उसको ग्रैब कर पाए.
As I am talking about why the adolescents take so many risks. So what is the happening in the world around them? Risk taking really involves being curious, wanting to taking up challenges, being excited about the things, and being in denial about any downturn or being denial about the possibility of anything going wrong. There are the certain process that are happening in their brain, and there are much more to peer influences. There is an increased desire to belong. When an adult is excluded from a peer group, they undergo less distress than when an adolescent is excluded from a peer group, and they don't just think this is actually good to with the development of brain. This is more developed in adult and not so developed in adolescents, and we need to educate it and inform them that we have a duty to warm a parent-child relationship. When it moves into adolescence year, is less about the control and more about the communication, more about the understanding, and also the more about understanding, more about letting go while we cannot what is the adolescence is doing, and that sometime make us feel helpless and listless, and as a parents control how we are responding, that what they are doing and how we are guiding them and supporting. Then in the process, while the adolescents may communicate in independence and bravado, they don't want the safety of having a place they can come back to. And they do want to know what their parents are in control. And at last, it's like the plane is an autopilot, but they want to know that there is a somebody in charge. That's all. Thank you.
But anger comes almost easily in teenage. Let me tell you guys why it happens generally in teenage. In teenage, when our parents don't fulfill our needs, then we are angry. We don't eat our foods, and it is risky for our health also. Here the question arises that what causes anger? There are many common triggers for anger, such as losing our patience, feeling as if our opinion or efforts aren't appreciated, and injustice. Other causes of anger include bad memories, events, and worrying about personal problems. Our personal history fits our reactions to anger. How we can manage anger? When we start feeling angry, try to take deep breathing. Positive self-talk or stopping our angry thoughts. Breathe deeply from our diaphragm. Slow repeat a calm word or phrase such as relax or take it easy. Repeat it to yourself while breathing deeply until the anger subsides. जब हम लोग गुस्सा होते हैं तो उस समय हम लोगों को लंबी सांस लेनी चाहिए और खुद से पॉजिटिव थॉट्स अंदर से लाना चाहिए. Consider the value of physical activity like regular exercise as a way to both improve our mood and release tension and anger. Here the question arises that why is it important to control our anger? Anger turned inward may cause hypertension, high blood pressure, or depression. Unexpressed anger can create other problems. The goal of anger management is to reduce both our emotional feelings and the physiological reaction that anger causes. At last, I would like to tell one thought, that is, anger doesn't solve anything. It builds nothing, but it can destroy everything easily in a nanosecond. Thank you. That's all. I had completed, sir.
Thank you, Sonali, for telling the steps about how to manage anger, because managing anger is very important, especially in adolescence. We see that people are getting angry very soon and they cannot able to control, and after that only the consequences are very bad. For example, sometimes they will kill someone or maybe they will hit someone, and the result of the anger is always bad.
Anger management is the process of learning to identify the sign that makes you angry and taking action to calm down and deal with the situation in productive manner. Anger management does not try to keep you away from the feeling of anger or encourage you to hold it. The next question is, why do we need anger management? If we do not adopt the anger management, then what problem it takes place? If we don't adopt the anger management, it may lead to hypertension, high blood pressure, heart attack. So there is a need of anger management to control our anger. Screen is visible, sir?
Yes, it's visible and your voice is also clear. No problem.
Now I will tell you about the unknown facts about anger. I am sure that you do not know about this fact. The first fact is anger can act as the strongest motivation if you take in it positive manner, and if you take it as negative, then it may lead to destruction. The second fact is that anger stop the growth of neuron in the brain, and it also grows the brain. It also stop the growth of the brain and can stop the growth of the height of the person. So there is a need of anger management. Third fact, anger can weaken our immune system. And as you see that if our immune system is weak, which may lead to coronavirus can enter our body. So there is a need of anger management. We should control our anger. The
fourth point is that anger can cause harm to our physical health. So anger should be controlled, because if our physical health can be weak, then we can also suffer from many disease. So our anger should be controlled. The fifth point is that anger causes separation from relatives, separation from family member. There's separation from the person you love. The sixth point is that anger can cause heart attack, high blood pressure, digestion problem, headache, skin problem, depression. And the last point, seventh point, anger can increase our hunger. If you are angry, then you feel hunger. You want to eat more food. Here you can see the impact of the anger in the video. What boys do when he get angry. It's the main topic of my presentation. Step for managing anger. First step, deep breath. Take deep breath when you get angry. You can believe on me, when my brother irritate me or make me angry, then I used to take this step. I take deep breath for 2 to 3 minutes and my anger gets slow down. You should also adopt this step. The second step is counting. If deep breathing step didn't work, you can count your breathing rate. And by doing this, you can distract your mind from angerness. You can also write the things on the paper which make you angry. The stains. You should put the stains between you and the person which make you angry. You can keep your mind calm by doing this. The fifth step is express yourself. You can search the root cause of anger. What the thing that make you angry? What is the cause of anger? By doing this, you can observe the root cause of anger and keep your mind calm and keep you away from angerness. The sixth point you can adopt when you get angry, the anger quotes. When you get angry, you can memorize anger quotes in your mind, or you can speak loud and loud. Here you can see the quotes, anger quotes. Control your anger. It's only a letter away from danger. Before you have seen the steps that are the temporary solution of the anger. Here, exercise and proper food and sleep. These are permanent solution of the anger. You can do exercise like meditation or breathing in or breathing out. In Hindi, it is known as alom vilom. You can do this exercise to keep yourself away from anger, or you can take proper food and sleep. This also reduces the anger. These are permanent solution. And if you adopt this step, I am sure that your anger will
when we are angry and take bad decision, we can lose our property also. We can lose property, loss of family and friends. When we are angry and we talk rudely with our friend, with our family member, they are not coming to talk with again with our behavior. Loss of social privilege. In a society, when we talk with rudely, unbehavioral manner, then no one is giving you respect at that time, and no one's come to you talk with you. How does the body react to anger? Adrenaline and other chemical pour into the bloodstream. The heart pump faster. Our heart start pumping fast. Blood pressure also rises. Blood flow quickness. Muscle strains. Our also muscles start expand. And now the main my topic is anger management.
The goal of anger management is to reduce both your emotional feeling and physiological arousal that anger causes. You can get rid of or about the things or the people that enrage or you. Um, we can understand this line by example. If you are going to market and if you ask shopkeeper for anything and he or she is talking rudely with you, just step out from that place and go another shop. In this way, you can learn how to control your anger. And there's a few tips which I had came to control your anger. Take a deep breath and count till so. Keep your mouth shut and take and count till 50, 100 as you wish. Drink water. Drink lots of water as you're thirsty for a day. Think of the person who make you smile. Think happy moment with that you spend with your parents, with your friend, which make you smile, which distract your mind. Listen music. Music also help you to come with your stress. Talk to yourself. When this all things in the mirror, reduce to keep from our anger. Play an angry bird. If our anger is not gone by that all activity, uh, if your anger need to be released, take out your frustration by playing game. Step out. When things get out of control, just sit out, go for a walk. You need fresh air to think and relax your mind. And solution, practice yoga and meditation. It's the best way to control your emotion.